Jerry Henderson. I'm the president this year of Monday Musical Club of Tillamook.
Karen Backman. I'm the treasurer this year for the Monday Musical Club. I'm past president.
Monday Musical Club of Tillamook has been around for 103 years.
Oh my gosh.
Tillamook. It started with some ladies that got together for afternoon tea and loved music and came to a ladies' home. And Anna Mae Cook was the very first president back in 1923.
22. Or 1920. Wasn't it?
1920, but
October of 1920. And
103 years, yeah. But she became president then 2 or 3 years later. I think they didn't really form into a club.
It was just a group of ladies. Anna Mae Cook was a piano teacher, and the goal was to teach music appreciation and to learn what to listen to in music. And then it became part of the National Federation of Music Clubs and became an organization that needed a president. Otherwise, it was just a group of ladies that got together to start with.
Mm-hmm. That's so much fun. What's the scope of, how many members do you have, and what kind of instruments do you represent? Or is it mostly choral? Or
we have currently about 25 members. Our last program was at the First Christian Church. We meet in different churches, and different members of our club sponsor a month. And so Donna Miles had done last month, and we filled First Christian Church, the balcony and the whole floor. Donna does a beautiful job on her programs. And we use members of the community. It's live local music. Our mission statement is Monday Musical Club of Tillamook fosters creativity and connections for people of all ages in Tillamook County through the power of local music experiences. And that's
really
cool. And so we have meetings October through June, and they're usually the second Monday of the month, Monday Musical Club of Tillamook. And our next program is January 8th, and it's going to be held at St. John Janetta Church of Christ, and we're highlighting folk music. So then we just go around and ask members if they would like to perform. We contact people. Donna and other hosts of the monthly meetings contact church groups, school groups. We had the high school choir, Tillamook High School Choir, perform last month, and the Seventh-day Adventist Church Choir, and the Seventh-day Adventist School Choir sang some songs. It was Christmas around the world, and so there were songs in other languages. And we're going to have some of that in January, too, folk songs from around the world, too.
What a wonderful way to celebrate.
It's really about doing a music program. We have a little bit of business meeting, but our meetings are really a music program. And if you are in charge of a program, you get to pick a topic, and you get to go find people to play either the songs that you want or play into that topic. You get to develop your program however you want and have people play whatever you're interested in them play.
So fun. So it's like a musical exposure group almost, where you're letting the community members choose what type of music they want to share. And
no, the person in charge of the program chooses that. The community members get to come listen.
Oh, I see. And how many members regularly attend your events?
We've had quite a few. During COVID, we were online only.
And it really varies.
But it does vary. We can have 50 people to 150 people.
Lovely.
And it depends on the subject and whatever the topic of that month is, whatever topic the director has chosen for that month. And often how many people are involved in the program. If you bring in a group of kids, then you get the parents too.
Right.
Part of the audience, yeah.
Added bonus.
And sometimes if it's a really popular topic, then a lot of people show up. If it's a less well-known topic, people they may not know what jazz music really is, and they may think they don't like jazz, so they don't show up to jazz. One of the last programs we had before before COVID shut everything down, we had a 50s program, a 50s music that was very well attended. And then we had an accordion one, completely different audience, but it was still well attended. And so you just never know what what topic is going to bring which people out to the program.
Is there a fee for attending?
No, it's free to
They
the
are
audience.
free to the
So
public.
essentially, weekly free concerts is
It's
kind of what it is. Monthly free concerts.
Yeah, once a month. Uh-huh.
Is it
So our program for next month is folk music. In February, we have it all planned out for the year, is Music is in the Air, Be My Valentine. March is All That Jazz. April is Spotlight on Young Musicians, where we feature our 7, 8, 9, 10 grade students. And then in May, it's a Sunday afternoon because we bring in out of town adjudicators, and it's in the afternoon. And then we have our high school junior and senior students perform for adjudicators, and we give out award money to them.
lovely?
So it's a great program.
We have a program 10 months out of the year, and it's just a single program each month. So in order to be in charge of a program, you have to be a member. And even though the programs are free to people, we would encourage you to become a member, because we are a nonprofit, and that money helps provide to pay for the churches, because they church rent now, and sound system rent, that kind of thing. But a lot of that money also goes to support our awards contest
In May.
And that's been established for, I forget how long that's been.
So 1934, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We
Almost
give a gold
years.
cup. The original
pretty
gold cup
amazing.
is at the Tillamook County Pioneer Museum, and we're started now on our second gold cup, where the senior with the highest points from the adjudicators, their name is engraved on the cup.
That's really beautiful.
And we have that at all of our programs every month. We put that somewhere so people can look at that.
We also sponsor Junior Piano Festival, where we bring in an outside adjudicator for our local piano students who participate with the National Federation of Music Clubs Junior Piano Festival.
Private piano.
So what a lovely community service you're providing. If somebody wanted to become a member, what are the details? What's the application fee? Where do they apply? And is there like open enrollment or?
It is what is it? $40 this year.
Yeah.
$40. You can go to our website is
Monday Musical Club of
Tillamook.blogspot.com. So it's a lot of letters, but you go there.
I'll make sure to link that somewhere in this video when I post it. It'll pop up.
And right now our programs are being recorded. Donna Miles records them, and we try to put those links on our website too, so you can see our past programs.
We have a YouTube channel, and there are some older programs during COVID. We did our best to try to put programs online on YouTube, and so they are out there. It is a public channel; you can see them.
We'll make sure to link those as well when I do the article write-up for the video here. Why don't you tell me a little bit about some upcoming goals? Are you doing any fundraisers, or do you have calls for volunteers? Or are you mostly looking for new new members to join? Or are you mostly looking for audience?
New members and
All of
audience.
the above.
Yeah.
All of the above. Perfect.
Our programs are all planned out for this year. So if somebody that's listening to this would like to participate, they would just need to go to our website and contact us that way. That would be a great way. We advertise on the media in Tillamook and put out flyers. So they can contact us that way too. We have, everything pretty well planned out. So yes, we aren't really looking for fundraising, but we do have a donation box on our in the lobby after the programs.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So
we're always
audience members can always contribute if they like what they hear.
Yes.
Wonderful.
All of that usually goes to our awards contest money.
Right.
Nice. Why don't you tell me about a little bit more about the awards contest? I think people will probably be really interested in that.
We have a band adjudicator, a vocal adjudicator, and a piano adjudicator. We have 3 that come in May from out of town, and the students treat it as if it was like a solo and ensemble competition at their school. So they come with 2 pieces that they have prepared. Vocal is usually memorized. We try to encourage memorization, but sometimes the piano students use their music.
The instrumentalists are more like
instrumentalists, yeah. And it changes every year. You know, sometimes we have mostly piano students, sometimes vocal. It's real nice when it's spread out among the 3. And we also encourage composition. So if a student, junior or senior in high school student, would like to compose a piece, they can submit that and perform that at the competition and then can earn award money. And a lot of our awards are based on past members. We have a Joanne Widmer Award and a Dorothy Schwend Award. That's in the past. Shirley Christensen Award. We have an Anna Mae Cook Award after the very first president. Different awards like that. And then we also have a vocal, instrumental, and piano award that our club gives out. And sometimes they can be up to $500 for an award. Some students earn that, and a $100 Fenton McClellan Award that goes with the Gold Cup. Fenton McClellan was a composer that lived in Bay City. And
a bit of history.
Yeah,
that's really amazing.
Honor those people. Yeah.
What an amazing club.
So for the contest, the junior senior contest, there are quite a few rules. You need to be prepared. Your pieces have to be from one of the standard 4 time periods of Baroque, classical, romantic, or contemporary. They can't just be pop pieces because it is a serious contest. Whereas the month before in April, it for 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th graders, we're asking them to prepare
one piece,
one or two, but they don't have to have any rules on them because the goal there is to get them used to participating, performing in front of people. By the time you get as a junior or senior, we expect you to have some of that experience. And so it's a real contest where we judge it and give monetary awards.
Well, what a lovely service. So it seems like you're really filling a really important role in the area. You're not only providing regular performances, which supports the community in terms of providing a wonderful experience, but also supports the performers. There aren't a lot of organizations that can actually sustain that level of programming. So it's pretty incredible that you've been doing that for 100 years. And yeah.
It started as a local group, but then it became associated with the National Federation of Music Clubs, and there is the Oregon Federation of Music Clubs. So we're the local group, associated with the state group and then the national group that runs several of the programs, especially the piano festival program. But the scholarship, well, the awards contest in May, that is a local program that we've had for a long time.
And how closely do you work with the schools? Do you ever help guide their programming or collaborate in other ways?
We've certainly invited them as much as we can, but we don't have any control over what they do. We encourage them to participate as much as possible, but sometimes
you should participate, school districts.
Because we have 3 school districts in Tillamook County,
Yeah.
and so we, like I say, we encourage them to participate as much as possible, but we haven't had a hand in music participation in the schools themselves.
Well, just last night, I sent an email out to the band and choir directors at Nesteka, Tillamook, and Neocani and asked them if they had prepared any folk music yet this year, if they would like to perform in January. So it's short notice for the 8th, but if they have a song that they have performed in their fall program, we'd love to have them join in. And so that type of thing is how we interact with them. And then also for the April and May programs, we interact with them. And something we started last summer that was really cool. We had brand new choir and band directors at Tillamook this year, and we wanted to get to meet them. So we had a meeting at one of the local restaurants and had a meet and eat, and we paid for their dinner and got to meet them and tell them a little bit about our club and how we'd like to help them and support them. So we had representation from our schools that way, and that was a fun outing.
A lot of it is to help them also communicate with each other. Once school starts, it's really hard to contact your constituents and peers in other districts, school districts. So it was an opportunity for everybody to get together and say, this is what is happening in my school district this year. Are you able to help, or can I help you? What can we do to share? And so it was a really nice opportunity to do that.
Lovely. Perfect. Thank you. Is there anything else you'd like to leave the audience with before we wrap up?
Well, we certainly encourage you to come to our programs, and we'd love for you to consider being a member if you'd like to participate and encourage students and adults alike to participate in music of the community and live performances, and help support our juniors and seniors in their goal of learning music.
Yep, and we just want to continue doing this as long as we can. We want to continue the heritage of the people that went on before us. We believe in it.
Thank you. That's really beautiful. And I'll leave a little closer here so people know who we are. So this has been the Tillamook County Pioneers podcast. Get to know your local nonprofit. This is our 2nd season, and I think we're on episode 5, if I can remember, 5 or 6. And I've been speaking with the Monday Musical Club of Tillamook. Did I get that name right?
Yes.
Perfect. And I'm Kara, in case you didn't get that from my name tag. And if you would like to participate in this podcast series, please feel free to reach out. You're also welcome to sponsor this podcast series anytime you like. Just get in touch with either myself or Laura. And thank you so much for listening. I'm going to